Alright, we're back. Hello, everyone. Let's head up these stairs. Okay, this dude's just here.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless. We're done.
Jeremy, how do you feel about being known as Richard Tolbikia, the Tower of Gasferos?
The bottom of the tower looked ancient, but the top is new.
It would seem someone built it onto a structure that was already here.
I had no idea there were any towers in this area. I wonder when it was built.
Well, judging by how new the top looks, I'd say it was pretty recent.
Do you think Barbos built it?
The Blood Alliance is one of the bigger guilds, but even they couldn't build something like this.
Rigaud. He must have been putting up the funds.
Hey, yeah, that would make sense.
We still ain't any closer to figuring out why they built something like this, though.
There's something there. We gotta figure out how to get that over there. We gotta figure out how to get that fence down. Even though we could just kind of like step over that. Hey, a blue dragon, look at that. Okay. Somehow my...
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Excuse me? Why are you casting Nurse?
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
Like, Nurse is a great spell. It is the, it's an AoE heal, but why the fuck is she casting it?
Need a gel or anything?
My thanks, but you needn't worry about me. Focus on your surroundings instead. You never know where a foe might be hiding.
Oh, yeah. I'll pay more attention.
Why so stiff?
It's kind of awkward, huh?
Flynn and Carol are perfectly at ease, though.
I'm not around nights all the time, so I get nervous.
Just think of me as someone watching your back.
All right, thanks.
Judy was nervous?
Ugh. Okay, how'd open that up? A wizard horn. We already have one of those. I think I already have it. I think I have it. No, I have it with the blue
Let's
costume.
get this over with.
Swift and certain.
Swift and certain. There we go. I mean, that's good and all, but it does. Oh, it did open that. Cool. We did it, team. We did it. Now we can go down there and get that Wonder Chef recipe. Wonder Twin Towers, activate! I guess we're gonna kill this bird
Yes, we
first.
can do this.
Oh, not bird first. Mage first. I'm trying to get him to use arts, but he hasn't been using any of them. Okay, worry about that after. For now, let's go down here. Let's go down here. Let's hit up the Wonder Chef. Hey there, Wonder Chef. Why are you in this tower? Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Learn the recipe for salad. Okay. I'll give you this so you can practice. Gotta go till we meet again. Jeremy, if you win the lottery, can you do me a favor? Can you go and like disguise yourself as various household objects and then give people recipes when they find you? Alright, we're heading up the tower, guys. All the gears are in place. Can't hit that one. But I can hit it from here, maybe?
It looks like this floor is set up the same way as the one below.
So that means we've got some gears to move.
What do you think they're protecting with all these different layers of devices?
Maybe it's just their pride as a guild.
Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Wait, did Clint just say based?
Rest in peace. These are the threads. Finish that.
Hey, combat force and reflect. You think you can do that? Cool, thank you. I appreciate it. Ice coffin, spike shield. Supposed to be basing this on. Okay. Pow Hammer Revenge. Okay, what does this do? Occasionally counter with Pow Hammer when attacked. Okay. Occasionally recover TP when knocked to the ground. That's good. I like that. Alright, so she's got the cat's shield. A shield made with a playful touch. It has more defense ability than it looks. Good to know. Jeremy, how do you feel about people calling you Kotaro? Didn't you hear it? It sounded like he said based. I guess we're fighting him. I didn't want to stand there and shoot him with the, I finally get the ability to use a...
We're done.
Finish that one.
That's the important thing. Making people laugh. Alright, well, I can't do anything. I don't have any of her other stuff, so... A holy cloak. A blessed cloak made that with... a blessed cloak that with a small amount of protective magic. I'm not... My brain isn't broken here, right? Like... A blessed cloak that with a small amount of magic, protective magic. That sounds incorrect, but... Okay, so we got this again. They ran out of ideas for this tower fairly quick. We have a golem over here. I don't think we have to go... Oh, okay, there is a pathway over there. Alright. Okay, got pissed.
Let's eliminate them.
Can I bring one up again? Hang on. Oh, the description?
I got a little...
Yeah, this description here. A blessed cloak that with a small amount of protective magic. I feel like the word that shouldn't be right there unless there's like a semicolon after cloak. Or like it could just be a blessed cloak with a small amount of protective magic. Or that has a small amount of protective magic, yeah. Like with should be has, or that should be removed.
Let's eliminate them.
Yeah, oh wow, there's a lot more in this fight than previous ones. Alright. Then why do you keep going for the exact one I'm going for?
That will suffice.
That will suffice. Ooh. Repeat. Okay. We're gonna go with physical attack. We're gonna give him the Stone Slasher, a short dagger with a solid, keen-edged blade. This weapon is capable of slashing stone in twain. Oh. Okay, well that brought that out. Excellent. Okay, I'm fighting this bird, I guess.
This should be some fine training.
Don't get cocky.
All right, who's next? I got a little worked up.
You got a little worked up. Jeremy, how worked up would you say that you usually get about things? Like, if somebody named Bob Dole walked up and punched you in the mouth, would you get worked up about that? Or would you be honored that someone named Bob Dole thought you worthy of being punched in the mouth? Wow, all that, we just moved it up one level. Lame! The way is open. The way is through. A spike hammer, a basic metal hammer designed to instill fear upon the enemy. Alright, Carol, you're going to be using a weaker weapon for a bit when we get to this, but as I am fairly certain this one is probably weaker than yeah. Not much weaker, actually. But, you know, still a significant chunk. But we get some cool stuff from it. Because he is Murder Cop. Yeah. How do you feel about Murder Cop MD? You feel like he should be, like, in more, like, cop medical dramas?
We got a head start, all at once.
Oh shit, she got an altar art.
Concentrate our efforts. I've unlocked new
He did it. He unlocked new stuff. Okay, that's up to there. Cool. Now we hit this one and it'll take it the rest of the way? No, it won't. But it will grant us the ability to go down there and move it up the rest of the way. Whoever designed this tower definitely had crime prevention in mind, because who'd go through all this effort to climb a tower if their whole objective was just to steal random shit?
This should be some fine training.
Don't get cocky. Cavalry! Priest of innocent waters! Oh, power that tries soul shines! Praise unto me! Angels grant us your favor!
Love it. You fucking... Why are you casting yours?
That was a fine bit of training.
Hey, I learned
He learned something. I think that's just from his glove, though. Yeah, it is. A smash bow? Heavy bow capable of releasing extremely powerful shots. Pulling his strength requires a great deal of strength. Pretty sure that's worse than his current bow. Yes, it is, but he'll get some, he'll learn some stuff out of it, so... Oh, he'd go down there. He can live, I think. Climb in the tower. Like, the dungeon is, like, repetitive, but it's pretty straightforward as well, like... Halberd, a versatile spear used by many armies. It requires time to be skilled at using it. This, however, we can equip on her because it'll teach her Spearmaster, Resist, and BA Force. This is magic defense when a spear. Okay, that's not what I expected to happen. I'm about to get a link battle. Warrior symbol. Escape. Okay. What do you have equipped? Attack ring? The warrior symbol better? It is!
We'll destroy them in no time.
Oh, the caster back there. Hang on. Okay. That caster's not getting spells out anyway. So, Jeremy, would you watch a show
Bring it.
that was kind of like NYPD Blues meets Chicago Hope? And the main character was Wei Shen, and he was Murder Cop, where he puts them in the hospital and also does the surgery to save their life.
Back again, you stubborn punk.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, the core in that sword. Is that the core to the Aqua Blastia?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
These fools don't know when to give up. Capua Nor, Dongrest, and now all the way to Gasfarost. I've always hated kids.
Barbos, this has gone on long enough. Save what's left of your honor and give up.
The knights will be here any moment. Any further resistance is futile.
That's right, you're finished.
Oh, this is far from finished. I put 10 years into building Gasforost's spire, and while it stands, nothing can stop me.
Carol, you lived by Dongress and you didn't know there was a tower here, like, at all? It was pretty visible from the town.
And with that man and the Empire wrapped around my finger, I was able to build my magnificent Blastia!
That man?
You think I'm just gonna let you waste the lower quarters core like this?
Oh, it won't go to waste. I'll use this to eliminate Whitehorse, and then I will be leader of the guilds.
Pretty sure the
Then
guilds don't
the
work that way.
Empire is next. With this power at my disposal, the very world will be mine. And I'll start with you. Begone, worms!
Yeah, this bitch has got to have like 40,000 HP or something, right?
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, we can do the fight
Sword
now.
is gonna be a problem. Problem? Is that thing even legal?
It is very powerful.
The Blastia seems to be working just fine.
Okay.
What?
What's wrong?
You haven't won yet.
All right, playtime's over. Time to wipe Dongrest off the map, and you along with it.
Kill everyone in Dongress. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of taking over the guilds? Look at this guy.
Get down.
What?
What is that?
What happened to not having any time or interest?
Hey, that's...
Rita, never mind that!
Piece of crap!
Looks like the tables have turned, Barbos.
So, all that fancy wisdom and the power of the Blastia were nothing but a sham.
Okay, now he's got a normal sword again.
Should have known from the start that I'd have to depend on my own strength. Take up your swords!
You know, he was so much easier to deal with when he was all drunk on power.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than an enlightened idiot.
I am the only man to stand as Whitehorse's equal in battle. Now you will know the power of Barbos the Stormblast and his blood, a lion!
I don't know about that, but
Little punks!
there's a lot of those. What the fuck?
Let's go! On, get out there, kill him!
I'm gonna take you thugs down.
You little punks are nothing to me! I'll squash you like bugs! Then I'll squash the Union and rule them!
Okay, that's one. Sorry, if we take these out, these fucks will stop spawning, so... Actually... I'm gonna turn these off for now, just... have her focus on, keeping everyone alive.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Hey, Yuri, can you run, please? Okay, that's that down. Now we got this one to do. Good, got it. Okay. Now these fucks can all be killed, and we don't have to worry about him.
You'll never beat me!
Yeah, shut up. You're a piece of shit. Great! Actually, I think that's the secret mission for this level, too. Okay, there's... Never thought I'd lose. I'm not able to get any of those fucking failed strikes without activating. I'm hitting the right there. Apparently I'm stuck over here. Okay, so now we just need to run around and have him chase me while he does this. So he's gotta be close to dead, yeah. I just fucking bullied him in that corner. I mean, yeah, I do.
Impossible.
Hey, Vector! We just beat the shit out of Barbos.
Should I finish him
And we got
off?
Secret Mission 7 done. Now, after finishing that battle, it's time to eat some pudding. Pudding. Oh, I got a knuckle duster and a blue talisman. Sealing aerial arts.
Your henchmen have run out on you. That's it, Barbos. It looks like you were the fool who didn't know when to give up.
Perhaps you were right.
Then you'll surrender.
I won't be humiliated any more than this. Yuri, was it? You remind me of Whitehorse in his youth. You're his spitting image.
Hope you're not saying I'm gonna end up like that old man. Not exactly something to look forward to.
Like the Dawn. Sooner or later, you will make great enemies in this world, and then that world will consume you whole. Regret, sorrow, and despair will hound you all the way to hell. And I will be waiting there for you.
Vector, are you going to be waiting for Jeremy in hell? Stacy. Stacy. You're the last thing I want to see before I slip into the coma. And the first thing I see when I get to hell. So you want me to die while you're in a coma?
I'm so glad the core is safe.
Ah, sick, Jeremy. You get to have a one-night stand with Vector in hell. Famous streamer Vector, you get to... Aren't you excited?
Wow, the Aqua Blastia core is so small.
So we've got your core back. That takes care of one problem.
Yes, but we weren't able to take Barbos into custody.
Yes. That alone is quite regrettable.
What are you talking about? A creep like that is better off... Ow!
Besides, I think it's too early to say anything's been taken care of.
Yeah, I have to find out if this thing even works anymore.
Blastia cores don't break all that easily.
Huh. Bet you didn't know that, did you, Raven?
Jeez, what is up with that guy? Just showing up whenever he wants.
You're one to talk, Rita.
Takes all kinds, I suppose.
He probably headed back to Dongrist. I'm sure we can find him if we need to.
I'll go on ahead as well. I left my people with a considerable amount of work. Your Highness, if you would please accompany me.
Can't I stay with everyone a little longer?
We'll look after your unreasonable princess a little longer. Isn't that easier for you too? We'll make sure she gets to Dongrist.
Very well. But in exchange, I ask that you take the utmost caution. Absolutely no detours, okay?
All right, all right.
Then I take my leave, Your Highness. Until we meet again in Dongrest.
Thank you, Flynn.
Flynn's just gonna show up wearing a mask and a fucking scuba outfit.
Why do you look so sad?
I was just thinking. I still owe that creep Hideki a good beating.
You got the Blastia back. Isn't that enough? Why chase after some stupid thief?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I ever cross paths with him, though, he's in for a surprise. Waiting for me in hell. Huh. Why do you have to go and say that?
Hey, come on already. Let's get back to Dongrest.
Well, I will take my leave from you here.
Off to meet up with your partner?
Partner? Who do you mean?
We'll be operating individually from now on. That way we won't interfere with each other's work.
I see. Well, see you later.
Yeah.
Aqua Blasticore. The Blasticore stolen by Hideki and was then passed on to Barbos. We finally got it back! Parted with Raven, Judith, and Flynn. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure the game's going to go into the the next part of it here. So we're going to take a break, come back, and play some more Tales of Vesperia. Don't go anywhere.